Charter, which really just tracks a lot of statistics that are happening online and in the world. And one of the big headlines is AI is behind as many web articles as humans are right now, which is so interesting that there was a time in 2025 where AI actually outpaced the amount of articles that were written with and published with AI tools versus humans writing it. Um, but one of the ways that they found which articles were written by AI were M dashes, which is hilarious because it is a key sign that AI has been writing for you. But they also use some AI detection software across a sample of 65,000 English language online articles and listicles, which I forgot was a word, to gather data. And they determined that examples, mostly or wholly written by AI, were outweighing human authored versions as early as November 2024, almost exactly 2 years after the launch of ChatGPT. And people are asking me all the time, like, can I use AI now to write my blog articles? And I am still very skeptical that it is as good as what you could write as a human, partially because AI doesn't have stories, doesn't have human experience. And I think adding human experience in the stories are a big part of what makes a really compelling article. Now, they also did a little bit of research at MIT. You might have heard of this tiny school called MIT, with some good credentials in research from what I've heard. The content generated by generative AI and augmented AI is perceived as of higher quality than that produced by human experts. And I'll just say that the operative words I'm reading here is generative and augmented AI. And I'm wondering if people aren't putting their stories into the AI software and getting back just a little better written content. The thing about AI content for me is it's still using a lot of passive verb tenses, and I think that typically more active verb tenses work better. But MIT saying this was saying that it was perceived of higher quality. AI generated content is perceived as higher quality than that produced by human experts, according to humans in blind test conditions. So the articles were put in front of people, and they didn't know if it was written by AI or humans, and they're scoring the AI written content higher than they're scoring the human produced content. And they've included augmented AI in this in the separation or segmentation of the articles that are being reviewed. So part of me wonders, like, it's mostly human stories maybe, and the augmented AI is helping you be a better writer. But this is big. Not only do we have around the same amount of content being produced by AI, but now humans are looking at the two pieces of content and saying the AI produced content is better than our writers. Two questions for me though: are we becoming worse writers, or is AI really so much more helpful? Just really interesting, and I'm tuned in to see what happens next. I've been using more AI in my writing, especially in outlines, but in actual writing, if it's getting better grades, use the tools at hand. We'll stay tuned and see what happens. See you later. Bye.